All right, folks, we are back with the Old Fart Sim Racing League this week here at Talladega. Another exciting racing building here, I can tell you that. Been a lot happening here in the last couple of weeks. If you watched last week's race, it was amazing at the end. Check it out because LG Whaley actually won that last week. If you guys remember, LG Whaley brought it home up through the middle, just kept his foot in it and brought home the win. So congratulations to LG. I have not seen him in here tonight, so he might still be celebrating that win. I don't know, but congratulations to LG for winning last week. All right, we've got really nothing else going on MaxSpeedTV tonight, but tune in tomorrow night for the Renegade Racing League. That is always exciting, and I can't remember where that is. I'd have to go look at it. It might be Phoenix or Pocono or something. I can't remember, but it's always good racing there. Make sure you tune in for that tomorrow night, folks. All right, looking at the race analytics. 65-degree air temperature, 68-degree track temperature. They're doing 90 laps here. That's 239.4 miles. So quite a long, almost 240 miles here. So tire window about 50 to 60 laps, but mostly the guys will do 2 tire changes. Fuel window about 20 to 23 laps because they're only running 65% fuel. And pit road speed 55 miles an hour. Well, a little shake up into points last week, but Thomas Ackridge still holding on to the point lead there. Very good. Gary Slapinski slid back into second place, so I'm sure he's happy about that. 4 points back. John Garrett finished in the top 3 last week, so congratulations to him for that. That's the first time we've seen him on the podium this season. And that was just enough to slide him right into third place there, 5 points back. Rachel Hunt picked up a couple positions, and she goes into fourth, 7 points behind. Estel Fields picked up some positions. He is 11 points back in fifth. Michael Pegg in sixth, 12 points back. Still hanging in there. That's my driver. I always root for Michael Pegg. Jacob Edson in seventh, 21 points back. Gabe Butler in eighth place, 24 back. Craig White ninth, 29 back. Patrick Alvarado in 10th place, 34 points back, tied with Raymond Rittenauer for 11th or 10th there. Darren Reeser, 12th, 38 points behind. Travis Turnmeyer in 13th, 41 back. David Adamson in 14th, 42 back. Gary Jenkins in 15th. He's got a long ways to go to get up there with his teammates, but he is 46 points behind. Dude Conrad, 16th. He's been slowly inching his way back up into the points here, 50 points back. LG Whaley, that helped with that win last week, helped bring him right back into the top 20 here. So he is 53 points back, tied with Paul Witt. Maurice Johnson hangs on to 19th there, 54 points back. And Michael Howlett remains in the top 20 here. He's been in the top 20 just in the last few races here, doing a good job staying with it. He is 55 points back in 20th. Well, Wayne had to work late tonight. He may stop. I don't know. I told him if he didn't feel up to it, don't worry about it. You know, he gets a little tired, you know, on these long days on Fridays. It really kind of wears on him at his age, and I'm not knocking his age, but he's got a few years on me, about 10 years on me. So I can only imagine, you know, I get tired doing this stuff too, and I can only imagine after he's worked all day and then have to come in here and do this for a couple hours. So, but he said he may be along here a little bit late. I told him to take his time, eat something. You know, I don't want him. Last week he didn't eat, and I was worried about him the whole race. I really wanted him to eat, so he may be along here in a little while. But thank you all for tuning in. We do appreciate it. Hey, Marie, how you doing? Brandon and Ellis, how you doing, Ellis? Well, folks, hit that subscribe button if it's your first time here. We'd appreciate that. And don't forget to give these guys a thumbs up on the video. They appreciate that. That's for the league. All right, we got about 5 minutes left here. So, like I said, I can't talk to LG, last week's winner, but I would like to talk to somebody real quick here. I mean, real quick. So we'll see if we can maybe get a word in with Paul Witt. Paul, you got a copy?
Yes, sir, Rudy. Sure do.
Well, what's the plan for tonight, Paul? You've really not had a great season here, have you?
Nah, I've been getting caught. I mean, I've been good until the last 5 laps, and then I keep getting taken out the last 3 weeks. I just don't know what to do, Rudy.
I don't know what to tell you on that, brother. I mean, you gotta be aggressive at certain times in the race, and when you try to get aggressive, it seems like something happens and somebody gets together. You always seem to be at the wrong place at the wrong time, Paul. Get collected in it. Hopefully, maybe tonight you can turn that around. Let's hope and pray, huh?
I'm hoping so, Rudy. You know, I got a good bunch of guys here that I race with, regulators, old farts.
Yep.
You know, we got a good bunch of guys. I just gotta miss that last accident.
Yep.
and I should get a good finish.
Yeah, that's all it takes right there. So, all right. Well, we wish you the best out there then tonight, Paul. Good luck.
Thanks, Rudy. Appreciate it.
Thank you for talking with us.
Thank you.
All right, folks, we're going to step away and play the national anthem. We'll be right back with qualifying, so stay with us.
Can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fights, oh, the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket train, the bomb busting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, traitors that star-spangled banner, yeah, wave for the land under the fray, and the home of the brave.
This is Rio of Madison Rising, and you're watching MaxSpeedTV.
All right, we're back, folks. Guys, we're just now getting out on the track here, so haven't missed anything yet. Yeah, still no sign of LG. I guess he's not racing tonight, and still no sign of Wayne Findlay. I'm not sure. I'm kind of hoping maybe he just takes the night off and relaxes. You know, he works pretty hard, so that's totally up to him. I'm not telling him what to do. I would never do that. I love the guy to death, man. I mean that wholeheartedly. I would do anything for him, and I know he would do anything for me. So, great guy. You don't find too many like him around this world. I'm telling you, good-hearted. As I'm sure some of you well know, some of you won some pretty good prizes that he's give away. So, you know how big his heart is. I'm telling you, he's definitely good-hearted. All right, times are starting to come in right now. Dale Willoughby. Oh, Tracy Weaver to the top of the leaderboard. Maurice Johnson second. And some of these guys might just do one and done because, well, I don't know. It depends, I guess. And Gary Jenkins to the top of the leaderboard. Gabe Butler second. That may change, though, because Maurice Johnson's still on the track for his second lap. That just very well could change. Looks like Gabe Butler may do the one and done. And I'm not sure. I think maybe Gary Jenkins might be doing that, too. So let's see. But Gary Slapinski right there, the number 78 on the track. Let's see what he can do. That's his first lap around, I do believe. No, that was his warm-up lap. Oh, wow. Raymond Rittenauer also on the track. And Hornet's on the track. Patrick Alvarado, he's good. Man, he put on a heck of a performance last week, battling up in the front, man. Them guys from JJR, holy smoke. Or JJA, whatever it is. It has JJA on the hood, but it's JJR in the TeamSpeak here, their team channel. Here comes Gary Slapinski around, turning his first lap, takes it right down on the apron. Can't touch that grass. You touch that grass, it nullifies your lap, and Raymond Rittenauer as well. So Slapinski, let's see, where did he come in? Only 15th? What? Gary, you need to work on that qualifying time, brother. And Raymond Rittenauer come in 9th. Holy smokes, man. I thought for sure he'd have a better lap time than that. Here comes Hornet around now. Last one on the track. He's probably going to be just about enough time to get back to the line here. Got to go through the tri-oval yet. And let's see what's he turn in now. Didn't register his time or what? He's not going to make it around for his final lap here. I can tell you that. Yeah, he will not make it back around. Not enough time. He's got 7 seconds left now, and he's like 25 seconds from the start-finish line. So, nope, not going to equate. So it looks like Gary Jenkins will hold on to the pole. So let's get him on the grid here, and we'll get him accounted for. All right, Gary Jenkins does indeed take the pole, the 49.342. Congratulations to him. Gabe Butler will start second. Tracy Weaver third. Jimmy Crow starting fourth. Maurice Johnson in fifth place. Patrick Alvarado sixth. Dale Willoughby starts seventh. Rick McKinney eighth. Raymond Rittenauer ninth. Travis Turnmeyer 10th. Eric Laurie starts off 11th. Alcina in 12th. Michael Pegg 13th. Larry Boyle 14th. Gary Slapinski comes in with a 15th place time. Frank G starting back in 16th. Paul Witt 17th. Harold Decker, good to see Harold back out tonight. He's starting 18th. Thomas Ackridge, our points leader, starting all the way back to 19th place. Gary Miller 20th. The last one to take a qualifying time. First one to not take a qualifying time is Tony Wright. Tom McAllister starting 22nd. Hornet 23rd. John Garrett 24th. Brett Lay 25th. Michael Martin 26th. Darren Reeser 27th. Michael Banks will start 28th. Robert Felzine 29th. Michael Howlett 30th. I guess that was the end of them. 30 cars. Kind of a smaller field this week. Well, they had a big field last week. But we'll see how it all goes here. Nice qualifying lap by Gary Jenkins. That was really awesome. Gary Jenkins, you got a copy?
Yes, sir, I do.
Sorry, I didn't mean to drag you up here mid-sentence there, but I just wanted to congratulate you on the pole and ask you, man, what do you got to do to win one of these things?
I tell you the truth, I don't have any idea. It takes a lot of teamwork. It seems like I don't have no luck. I need a lot of luck.
Well, I wish you the best tonight. Maybe tonight's your night. Let's keep our fingers crossed, huh?
I appreciate it, Rudy.
All right, good luck, brother. Congrats.
Thank you, sir.
All right, let's wish Gary good luck tonight. Maybe he'll have some better luck. I don't know. We'll find out here in a minute. Well, more than a minute. 90 laps from now, a couple hours. Hey, Dawn, how you doing? Debbie? How's it going, Debbie? Good to see everybody in chat there. Family members rooting for their husband, boyfriend, wife, father. We've had them pretty much all in chat there. Grandfather even. Rooting for their favorite teammates or their favorite driver out here. So good to see everybody in chat tonight. I'm hoping Wayne will be along here sometime. He had to work late tonight. All right, 90 laps. 2 green, white checkers looking at these boys. 2 resets, just in case they get caught up in something. And it's something that you don't want to do. You don't want to use them resets early on. So you kind of want to save your aggression for later in a race and don't put yourself in bad situations. So, all right, here we go. Pace car's heading to pit road. Lonely car going down pit road. Hopefully we don't see again tonight. Long ways around the trial here, and Gary Jenkins is about to hit the loud pedal here when they get to green.
Green, green, green.
And there it is. We're underway here in Talladega for race number 5 for the Old Fart Sim Racing League. All right, as I get up to speed here, Patrick Alvarado working. Boy, I'll tell you what, look at all these guys, these JJR guys qualifying in the top 6 here. Man, this is amazing. This is amazing how every week they are a threat up there in the front. But right now, Gabe Butler out front, him and Jimmy Crow come to the bottom row. Crow on the bottom row. That kind of rhymed, didn't it? Yeah. All right, Gary Jenkins goes to the high side, leaves the bottom open for Tracy Weaver, but Gary does want to go up there and pick up his teammates. Yeah, not a bad idea, picking up Patrick Alvarado and Maurice Johnson. So, or I'm sorry, that is Rick McKinney up on the high side. Maurice is on the bottom right now, and the bottom row here. I'm sure he'd love to be up there with them guys, but he'll get there eventually once they clear him. Gabe Butler looking to maybe lead a lap here. I don't even know who won, who led that first lap. Oh, I guess Gabe Butler did. Okay. Well, he might lead the second lap too. I don't know. This is going to be a drag race to the line. Everybody's trying to get that bonus point right now. Gary Jenkins has got a big push there from Patrick Alvarado. This would be great to get him a bonus point, but I'm not sure it's going to happen. At the line, Gabe Butler leads it. Somebody was asking about Travis Turnmeyer. There he is, back here, 9th place. Having a good run so far. Back of this field, Frank G, Gary Miller. How about Hornet back? He is actually trying. Looks like he might be trying to look like he might want to go 3 wide. Might be a little early for that right now, David. Thomas Ackridge, our points leader. Looking good so far. Hornet right ahead of him, trying to stay in the draft here. Very important. We've got a few cars that are kind of in the back. Now, John Garrett kind of fell off a little bit here. Michael Banks, Robert Felzine, and Michael Howlett. Michael Howlett to the back of the field. Tom McAllister did not start the race. Oh, wow. Well, he's blinking a little bit. Looking back on these hungry wolves, Gabe Butler comes to the high side to try to slow up the progress of those JJR guys, or JJA. I'm not sure what it is. It looks like J Jam Motorsports. I don't know. Nothing fits there. So I don't know. It's JJR in TeamSpeak, so I'm going to call them JJR. Those guys, now they're all together. So, man, I'm telling you, this could be kind of interesting. Oh, Maurice Johnson did get kind of shuffled back a little bit. We'll go back and find him here. He kind of got shuffled back a little ways. Okay, he's there. Okay, he's there with his teammates. Yeah, it's Gary Jenkins that's on the bottom right now. All right, we come around to complete lap number 5, and Gary Jenkins wants to lead this lap and get that bonus point. He could really use it. Come into tonight, 15th in points, and trying to get a victory out of this tonight. Maybe with a little help from his teammates, they might just make that happen. They might. You never know about them guys. Gary Slapinski hasn't progressed forward very much just yet. I give him some time though. Coming down to the end, he may get there. Gary Miller on the bottom here in the number 82 Texaco Haviland machine. There you go. There's like an old throwback paint scheme from the Davey Allison days. Yeah, that's a nice looking car. I like that. I was never a big Davey Allison fan, but I was pretty tore up when he was killed. That was just a heartbreaking thing right there. Young driver like that, a very good driver. So, and down on the bottom there, Jimmy Crow trying to get a run on the inside of Gabe Butler. Gabe's led in 5 laps already, and Gary Jenkins led 1, so those two have been the leaders. But it looks like Gabe Butler may lead that lap, I believe. Oh, I don't know. Good racing. Everybody's staying pretty much together from front to back. It's only 2.4 seconds, folks, from 1st to 29th. That's pretty amazing. And Gabe Butler led that lap. That's pretty amazing. Full house here tonight. Unlike the real world, there some racetracks are limiting patrons to come in and watch, fans, and other races they're allowing set amount. You know, I think Bristol was like 6,000 or something. I don't recall, but there's some tracks that are not opening up to fans yet. So, but we got a full house here tonight, folks. Packed house. Gary Jenkins. Wow. Putting on a clinic out here tonight. Maybe tonight's his night. We could only hope that for him. I mean, I gotta say, man, the guy is a good racer. He just seems to be caught up in a lot of stuff. The wrong place at the wrong time, and it really does hurt him. Yes, sir. Alcina. Picking up 2 spots since the beginning of the race, but showing him back here. How about my driver, Michael Pegg? He's being patient right now. Eventually, them patients start wearing thin as you get down to the race. We're probably about halfway through the first round of pit stops here, folks. About a half of a fuel run so far. And it looks like Gabe Butler going to lead another lap. Gosh, he's just clicking them off here. That outside line seems to be quick coming off of turn 4. Yeah, I forgot the yeehaw there, Don. I need to have TCB in here to do the yeehaw for the start, right? That would be kind of awesome. Well, Gabe Butler decided to come to the bottom, so he comes down in front of Gary Jenkins now. That does leave the top open for Patrick Alvarado. Oh, Alcina, a little blinking going on there. That kind of makes it rough for the drivers. I'll have to get that checked out. So Dale Willoughby, Dale had a good run last week. Led some laps. He's not in the top 20 in points, but that doesn't really mean a whole lot. Some of these guys are really being patient out here right now. The only ones I can say that are not being patient are these guys up front. These guys are really trying to lead some laps here, get that bonus point under their belt. And I can't say as I blame them. You know, it looks like right now Patrick Alvarado is going to lead this lap, I do believe. And we might see him come down in front. He does indeed come down in front of Gabe Butler. So, and look at how the lineup is now. These JJR guys, man, they've got 4 out of the top 5 spots right now. But Patrick leads his first lap of the race. He come into tonight 10th in the points, tied with Raymond Rittenauer. Raymond back in 13th position, actually losing a few positions, 14th. But not to worry, early enough. Don't have to worry about it just yet. Well, maybe on the last 10 laps you might want to think about it, but right now he's just focusing on running a good, clean race. Keeping yourself out of trouble here is paramount. I mean, it's so important to keep damage off of that car. You don't want to get just the slightest bit of damage on a fender or something slows these cars down. And sure, they have 2 resets, but that's not something that you want to use at this point in the race. Maybe something in the second half of the race, you know, you might worry about it, but right now, farthest thing from their mind. Michael Banks goes to the back of the field, and they're getting stretched out now. 3.5 seconds back to him from the leader. Back of the field here, working really hard. And man, a lot of changing going on. Jimmy Crow now gets shuffled back to 5th, almost back where he started. Outside line there, Rick McKinney trying to get up there. Looks like he wants to lead a lap. A little help from Maurice Johnson. Those two working together really diligently here. trying to get all the JJR guys a point for leading the lap. Yeah, it would, Don. It would be pretty awesome. I agree 100%. You know, he's a fantastic guy. I just love him to death, man. Don't come a whole lot better than old TCB, man. He is really awesome. Funny. Oh, to hear some of his stories, it's funny. I don't know if you ever watched his live stream when he's racing. He is a trip. I'm telling you, he is a trip. All right, Rick McKinney outside. They got broke up a little bit there on the bottom. Looked like Gabe had to kind of get out of it and get a little air in that radiator. He was pushing so much, that car was starting to get a little hot. Backed off, cooled it off a little bit, and now he's going to try to get back up here and maybe push a little bit. But Rick McKinney still not able to get there in time, I don't believe, to lead that lap. Nope, close but no cigar. Maurice Johnson sitting up here on the high side. Alcina kind of fading just a little. Just a little. He's staying back a little bit. I don't know, maybe he's seeing something up there that we're not seeing. Or these guys getting a little close together, maybe getting some side draft, making him a little nervous or whatever, but he'll close that gap back up when the time is needed. And these guys might be setting up here for a first round of pit stops, folks. Usually once we see these guys go single file, that means they're probably going to be looking at pit stops. So we'll have to keep an eye on that because they're about probably 4 or 5 laps away from first round of pit stops. They'll be making a little room here to probably let their teammates in, which it looks like, who is that? That is, well, maybe not yet. Maybe they might be working on it, but not yet. Gary Jenkins, yeah, it looked like he was going to leave a little opening there for maybe Maurice to get down to the bottom row, but you see the front's already starting to get single file, and the back is starting to get single file too. So very cool. Brent Lay in that Tide Ride. Love it. I love that car. And he's running right behind the throwback paint scheme there, Gary Miller, with the Texaco Haviland car. So there's a couple of pretty cool throwback cars for you right there, folks. Look at that. I love the throwback paint schemes. Are awesome. These guys put a lot of time and effort into making these cars so perfect with their paint jobs and stuff. It's just amazing. Tracy Weaver, wow, went below the yellow line there for a second. I guess he's okay though. Must, I don't know, had a moment there that wasn't able to, oh, there we go. Michael Pegg drops it to the bottom. He gets in line. So like I said, these guys are starting to line up for first round of pit stops here. And it's going to be who's going to come in together, who's going to come in, who's going to stay out. We may see some guys stay out a little bit longer. Some guys maybe stay out so they can get on a different pit sequence. You definitely want to get on a different pit sequence because when you come to pit road, all them cars come to pit road at the same time. So easy to miss your pit box. So easy. There we go. Their teammates are letting each other in. Maurice Johnson drops it to the bottom. And so does Gary Jenkins, Rick McKinney, Patrick Alvarado. Now up on the high side, Harold Decker, he may get trapped up there. Those guys need to come to pit road. They may just stay out here long enough. Thomas Ackridge, Gary Slapinski. Thomas is our points leader. But right now, Patrick Alvarado up front. I'm thinking they might be coming in this time, maybe next time. They probably got it mapped out. We're probably looking at about maybe 4 pit stops here tonight, but it's mapping it out to where, you know, you got to kind of anticipate maybe 2 green-white checkers because they've had to use green-white checkers lately. So thinking about that, but 4 pit stops. I don't believe anybody can do it in 3. I really don't. Outside line trying to get up there. Harold Decker really would love to lead a lap before they need to come to pit road. He did get a pretty good run there. Good push from Gary Slapinski. We'll see if anybody thinks about coming to pit road this time by. I think it's going to be the JJR team, probably going to be one of the first ones to come to pit road. Nope, they're not coming in, but Gabe Butler is. He's coming in, and look at him behind him, Jimmy Crow. Holy smokes, Raymond Rittenauer, Tracy Weaver, Dale Willoughby, Travis Turnmeyer, and Eric Laurie. They all come to pit road, so that's your first round of pit stops. And out front, Harold Decker does take the lead as these guys get ready to line up for a first round pit stop. I would say most of them guys are going to do a 2-tire change, fill up with fuel, and they're out of there. And that's exactly what they did. Every one of those guys that stopped did a 2-tire change. Well, here comes the JJR team in. Gary Jenkins, we can catch up with them here. They are coming in. So some guys are going to stay out there even longer. And I don't know. They're pushing the envelope here. I don't know. So Harold Decker does lead a lap, gets that bonus point. And I'm thinking these guys are going to have to come in now. They're at the point now. They're kind of, their hand is forced. 16 drivers will be coming in on this pit stop, I do believe. I'm thinking that they're at the point where every one of them is going to have to come in. It's going to be a lot of information going out right now. Oh, Slapinski, is he going to get woed down? Wow, he got her woed down. He's going to be the first one to enter pit road. Holy smokes, that was quite impressive run right there. He didn't slow down. I was worried. All right, them guys all come to pit road. And it looks like Slapinski, first one out of pit road. Now they'll have the lead here for a little while, which will allow Slapinski to lead a lap right there. So he gets a bonus point. And he definitely needed that because he's only 4 points behind Thomas Ackridge for the point lead. And guess who come out second? Thomas Ackridge. Might be working together there a little bit, huh? But here comes that pack around, folks. Oh, my goodness. They are coming around with a full head of steam here. Yep, Gabe Butler leading these guys. And he is going to pass them. They'll have to blend in here, but Thomas Ackridge does get around. Slapinski. And Ackridge now in sixth place, excuse me. Raymond Rittenauer drops down in front of him. Dale Willoughby on the high side as Gabe Butler retakes the lead here, folks. I think he is destined to win tonight. He's got it. I think he's got the mindset of, hey, you know, I've been coming up short on some of these here at the very end. I need a win, so let's see what he can do here tonight. Yeah, that was Dawn. That was pretty amazing pit stop there by them guys. Let's put a lot of them back together, but we've got guys that did not have quite as good a pit stops back here. They are about 5 seconds behind that lead group. John Garrett, Tony Wright, Gary Miller, Michael Martin, Brent Lay even a little further back trying to reel those guys up. Michael Howlett, Michael Bentz. These guys all need to get together. And I don't know what happened to Patrick Alvarado, but something might have been it was a penalty on pit road. He had a penalty and had to serve it. Oh, that's going to hurt Patrick after leading 10 laps. What he needs now is a caution to get back on the lead lap. And I don't know, the way this race is going, might be a while before we see a caution. Travis Turnmeyer now in second. Somebody was rooting for Travis. There he is, second place, right behind Dale Willoughby, as they take the lead now. Some good battling up here right now for the lead. High side. There's my driver, Michael Pegg, trying to make a statement now, and he's got Hornet behind him. Hornet's been great at pushing here as of late. But looking on the outside, here comes Thomas Ackridge back with Gary Slapinski. 3 wide, folks. 3 wide. Look at this. Oh, my goodness. Yes, sir. And some of the JJR guys got split up there because of Patrick Alvarado. He's not up here with these guys, so but these guys are still hanging in here. Let's see, Gary Jenkins, Maurice Johnson, them guys working together. And who's the other one there? I can't make out that number. Oh, Rick McKinney. I'm sorry. My bad. Rick McKinney. Gosh, don't want to miss him. But those 3 still after it. Oh, Alcino, contact. Whoa, that was close. Wow. Made contact with Gary Jenkins there a little bit, but he's okay. Everybody's okay. He's going to duck back into line here and ride it out for a little while. He's got to assess that. Well, he might even have to change his shorts. I don't know. That was pretty close. That car was going. Willoughby still leading. Well, being these guys are all together, how about we do a little crank it up? Let's do this. All right, I hope you enjoyed that as much as I do. I always love to crank it up. Dale Willoughby still in the lead right now. Trying to lead quite a few laps. On the outside of him, Thomas Ackridge. He's got a bonus point, so he led a lap. Got that bonus point just to try to maintain that points lead. But he's got second place right behind him, Gary Slapinski. Gary's led a lap too, so they kind of canceled each other out. So we're still 4-point difference between them two. So I don't know, they might be working together. Hornet now up to 6th. How about Eric Laurie? Got that John Deere car in 5th place, folks. Love it. I love that John Deere car. Man, they got some awesome paint jobs out here, I'll tell you. Awesome paint jobs. Darren Reeser, 20th place. Right behind him, Larry Boyle. Larry dropping from 14th back to 21st. And then it's quite a ways, about 7.5 seconds back to John Garrett leading this second pack. They need a desperate caution here to catch back up to the field. Yeah, Brett Lay at the back of that pack. And Michael Howlett and Michael Bentz, these two working together. And they're much slower if you look at the speeds there, folks. 193 compared to the leaders, just about hitting 200. Actually, they will hit over 200 on the backstretch here. There you go. There's 200. 201, 202, 203, 204, 206. Look at that. Going into turn 3 at 206 miles an hour. Unbelievable. Unbelievable how the speeds are here at Talladega. And believe me, folks, when something happens, they got milliseconds to react at doing over 200 miles an hour. You got a millisecond. So you wonder why sometimes when people get caught up in stuff, they don't have time to react. Things happen in front of you. There's no reaction time. People are not, super computer nerd, brain that you can actually, avoid something like that. So it's pretty awesome how these guys can do that. Wow, look at the big push. Wow. I like the old furniture row there. That's the old throwback from Martin Truex Jr. I love it. Side draft going on. Thomas Ackridge getting some side draft off of Dale Willoughby. Really close right there, just inches away from each other. And they're breaking up a little bit here, folks. Alcina and these guys not keeping up. And again, I don't know if it's just that front pack is so much faster or what, but in Paul Witt, Darren Reeser, Raymond Rittenauer, these guys really breaking up now. There may have been something that happened there that I missed. It's always nice to have a co-commentator in the booth with me. I miss Wayne tonight. That's all right. He worked today. He needs a day off maybe, so totally left it up to him. Well, we're about 9 laps away, about 9 laps away from the halfway mark. And if you're just joining us, we've been caution free so far. Kind of quiet right now. Yeah, everybody's just minding their P's and Q's right now. They're saving them resets. Oh, we got a wreck! Alcina and Harold Decker. Oh my, that brings out the caution. Oh, let's go back and see what happened here to these two. I'm going to say it was probably a bumper hook or something, because those two were racing together. Let's see what happened here. Harold Decker high side, Alcina on the bottom. And it looks like they kind of met in the middle right there. I don't know. Al maybe drifted up. Harold drifted down. Let's look at it from a chase view here. Let's see what happened. Oh, Harold Decker come down the hill right there. Oh, my gosh. Yeah. He come right down into Alcina. I don't know if let's ride along with Harold Decker and see if he did indeed move a little bit. Well, now that's where it looks different there. It looks more like out. They kind of met in the middle. I would say that was just a racing incident. One come up, one come down. Yeah. So, but that's a heartbreaker for sure, man. I hate to see them guys that happen. Everybody did an excellent job of keeping it away from them. So, yeah, even Raymond Rittenauer, he dodged it. He didn't know if they were going to go low or high. So, all right, well, pit stops will be happening here, folks. They were just a few laps away from the second round of pit stops anyhow, so. Well, just what that back part of the field needed to catch back up, right? Here they come. All right, Dale Willoughby off the pit road first. Everybody else makes a pit stop there. Let's I'm going to get Travis Turnmeyer up here to talk to. Travis Turnmeyer, you got a copy? Travis?
Yeah. Got me.
Well, you got yourself into second place now. You haven't led a lap yet, though. What's the plan from here?
Yeah, we definitely need to get up there and try to lead a lap. I need them bonus points.
Yeah.
Climbing in the points where we missed that one race. But we can get up here and get one. We got a rocket tonight. Good pushing car.
Yeah.
We'll have to see how it runs out front. But for right now, this baby's on. it's on right tonight.
Well, you're going to be starting on the outside on this, so you're going to feel what that clean air feels like. And hopefully maybe you can get somebody behind you to push you there. Maybe Gary Slapinski or somebody to give you a little push, maybe get that lap led. Maybe you could work out a little deal with them.
Yeah, if I can just get that one lap led, I'll get back down in there with my teammates and
Yep.
get lined back out and see if we can win this thing tonight.
Well, that was pretty good, man, going that far without a caution. That was pretty awesome. Green flag pit stops and everything. And it was pretty good that you guys were coming up on the second round of pit stops here pretty quick, too. So now, figuring this out mathematically, you're still going to have to stop a couple more times. But putting it down to the end of the race, are you counting on the 2 green white checkers for fuel mileage? Because this could turn out to be a fuel mileage race.
I always count them in.
Yeah.
It's just something that you can't take that out of your factor. The way I
That's
look
right.
at it is I'd rather have enough fuel right now than to come down at that green white checker and be in the front of the field and have to pull off and pit, and somebody else went 3 or 4 more laps than me and got the fuel to have that track position.
That's a heartbreaker when that happens. Believe me, I've seen it many times.
Yeah,
So.
right now we got one more fuel run and then a part of another one, depending on how much we're going to factor in for the green white checkers.
Very
just have to
good.
see how it works out here.
All right, brother. Well, I wish you the best of luck. Good luck out there, and bring home that win tonight, Travis.
Yeah, we need another one. We got that one this season. We need to snatch another one up here.
Yep.
Thank you, Rudy.
All right. Thank you, sir.
To you at the end.
Yes, sir. All right. Very good. All right, Dale Willoughby going to be bringing them to the green here. Lights are out. Yeah, I think I did, Marie. I think I did jinx it. Yep. By saying they've been caution free. So, yep. And that's when the caution comes out. Isn't that funny how that happens? What are the odds of that, you know? I'm not a betting man, but if I was, I'd say the odds are pretty slim of that happening, but it always seems to happen. So I guess if you're a betting man, it'd be a good thing to bet on then. As soon as old Rudy mentions that there's been caution free, look for a caution in the next couple laps. Yep, you could win some money that way. Well, folks, give us a thumbs up on the video and don't forget to subscribe if it's your first time here. We always enjoy having new subscribers, and the drivers really enjoy having them thumbs up on their videos. That way they know they put on a good show for you guys to watch. Doesn't cost you anything. You just sit in your chair, watch the race here and enjoy. Listen to me running my pie hole all night long. So, all right, pace cars in. Here we go. Dale Willoughby, Travis Turnmeyer. Travis is trying to get that little bit of an edge on the outside, and I don't know, he might just lead this lap. Nope, Willoughby's going to get by him at the line. So Travis technically is still not led a lap. That's probably going to change here right directly, though. Yep. Some of these guys have kind of fallen back in the field. Look at these here. All the JJR guys back here in the back part of the field. Patrick Alvarado now is back on the lead lap. That's good. Maurice Johnson. So there's a couple of them back here. Yeah, that's kind of odd. Gary Jenkins, he's up here with Rick McKinney, and he's going to go to the high side. Gary Slapinski, high side for him. And did he even let Travis Turnmeyer? No, he's not even going to let Travis lead a lap. Are you kidding me? So Thomas Ackridge grabbing another lap. And he comes down the hill right here in front of Gary Slapinski. But there's a gap there, which is going to allow that upper line to get a little bit of a run here on the backstretch. And there is Hornet ready to capture a lap lead. He just might do it in that green car. He's up there with a couple of really good guys, Rick McKinney and Gary Jenkins. The three of them aren't quite as fast as that bottom is, but the bottom's not really that tight together. So let's see how this goes. Ackridge right now in the lead. It looks like he may grab another lap at the line here. Hornet's not. Wait a minute. I think I might have been wrong on that. Yes, Hornet led that lap. Wow, what a run right there. The last few feet, he just got enough of a shot to get by him. Great job. Hornet grabs a bonus point. David Adamson, that's who that is. Gabe Butler now mired back in 11th place after leading 9 laps earlier. Can't get back to the front. Eric Laurie, 12th. Tony Wright coming from 21st up to 13th. Oh, no. We got a Hornet wrecked. Oh, what happened? Oh, my gosh. We got a ton of cars caught up in that, folks. Let's go back and see what happened here. Somebody got a bumper hook or something. That's going to tear up a lot of cars. And now that everybody's together here, this is where it gets really bad, because when something happens up front right there, you see the bumper hook from Rick McKinney. Oh, man. Travis Turnmeyer caught up in it. Gary Slapinski. Oh, look at them all. John Garrett. Oh, my. Gary Jenkins, the 77 there of, who is that? I don't know. I don't know who the 77 is. Yep, there it is, man. There's a lot of cars tore up in that now. And we still got guys wrecking back there. Not even time to check up. I think Maurice Johnson was caught up into that. The 82, Gary Miller. Wow, man. Maurice Johnson looks like he got into the 89 of Michael Bentz and puts Bentz into the wall. So we've got a lot of guys that got some damage on that one. Probably about, I don't know, maybe a dozen cars caught up in that. I'd say 10, 12 cars. Golly, man. I hate to see that. It's going to be a lot of guys have to come in pit road and use that reset. They say the AI there, Honors Hold, they say the AI is pretty good. I'm not really sure. I have yet to try it, but they say it's pretty good. It's tough. You know, if you have it set, you know, to normal or whatever. I don't know. I haven't tried it yet. If you have to set it to normal or I don't know, 75%, 100%. I don't know what the settings are in there. But they say the AI is pretty good. Yeah, it's going to change things a lot because now they should be able to make it with one more pit stop now for the back part of the field. Now, the three up front here, Thomas Ackridge, Gary Slapinski, and Michael Martin, I don't think they could do it in one more pit stop. But I think what they're doing right now is they're kind of playing the caution game a little bit. So let me see if I can get Mike. Is this Michael Martin?
No, Michael Howlett.
Oh, Michael Howlett. Okay. Michael, did you get caught up in that?
I did. Yes, I did.
Oh, now what?
Ah, man. Hopefully these guys pit so I can get my lap back.
Yeah, I don't know. I think what they're trying to do is they're going to try to play the caution game here a little bit. But you're unscathed right now. Did you have to use a reset earlier?
Yes, I did that last caution, yeah. The last wreck there that the caution didn't come out.
Oh, okay. So are you out of resets then?
No, I still got one left.
Okay,
I ain't
that's
out of
good.
this thing yet.
That's good. That's good. Well, a couple of them come in, but a couple of them didn't. So, I mean, that's a kind of a bummer. Well, all right. Well, I'll let you go, Michael. Other than you being back here and being a lap down, how's the race been going for you?
Oh, race been going good. Like I said, I ain't out of this thing yet. We're gonna get our lap back and come back at it.
Very good. All right, brother. I'll let you go and good luck.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
All right, he's going to be kind of in the pack here, but he is going to be a lap down. Looks like the guys are going to have to go by him. Michael Martin and Michael Banks left. Okay. I had the wrong Mike. I don't know. He was just in here as Mike. So I always get him confused with one another. So. All right, we're going to be restarting on lap 47. And these front two, Gary Slapinski and Thomas Ackridge, did not pit. So I'm sure they're probably going to play that caution game, just waiting to see if another caution comes out. But if it doesn't, they'll have to come in about another probably 13, 14 laps, 15 maybe. Hey, Honors Hold. How you doing, buddy? Yeah, best wishes to you too. Hope everything's going all right for you. Well, Thomas Ackridge is our points leader, so, and I did want to point out, like last week there, LG Whaley won last week, and he is not here tonight to try to win another one. But congratulations to him for winning last week. Let's see who's going to be the winner this week. Because here we go. Pace car going to head to pit road, folks. Everybody in the back has stopped for fuel except for the front two.
Green flag, green flag.
And there's the green. We're underway. Hey, Dawn just popped into TeamSpeak here. Dawn Davis. Well, that's cool. I don't know. What do you want me to drop you down to the booth with me, Dawn? You can't really help me commentate because I'm not, you wouldn't be live unless you're in the race. Turnmeyer sitting in third. Well, yeah, they just had a double caution there. You know how things get when everybody gets ganged back up together there, Big Mike. But right now, it seems like everybody's settled in here for the final half of the race. Jimmy Crow still hanging on to 10th place after starting 4th. Brent Lay has come from back of the field, 25th position. He's got the Tide Ride in 11th right now. Very good. And I mean, he is really putting the hammer down here, folks. He wants to be up in that front pack regardless. Now, Don Davis is not answering me, so I guess he don't want to be in the booth. You could just come in and talk or something if you wanted. I could ask you how you were doing, but I don't want to drag you in here unless you want to come in here. Thomas Ackridge, Gary Slapinski, and Gabe Butler now back into the fight. Oh, you don't have a mic. Okay. Gotcha. Tony Wright working up through the field from 21st to 14th. Definitely one to keep an eye on. But look at this, guys. We got the JJR team all together now here. Patrick Alvarado, Maurice Johnson, Rick McKinney, and Gary Jenkins. All of them right together in a row there. You know what that means. When those four get together, look out. Yeah, look out. Gabe Butler back to the front. Big push from Raymond Rittenauer to get by Gary Slapinski. Gabe led 10 laps earlier, but has not been struggling to get back to the front. Just needed a little help. And I guess he got the right guy to help him there, Raymond Rittenauer. Good job. They both come down. And now Eric Laurie to the high side. Eric Laurie and Jimmy Crow. Jimmy, good pusher. Not sure if he's going to be able to get Eric there this time by to lead a lap, but maybe next time. Hope Jimmy keeps that engine cool. Don't want to get it over hot, Jimmy. All right, a little bit of draft help there. He does kind of push him out enough, but not enough to lead a lap. So but he'll get there. John Deere car, hey, nothing runs like a deer. You know the old saying, nothing runs like a deer. Nice looking car too, I gotta say. That is a pretty sharp looking car. It's dirty from all the rubber on it, but other than that, nice looking car. Let's see if Jimmy can get him out there to lead a lap this time by. They're really trying. Jimmy's trying to get a little air in the radiator. He got enough of a push that time. Look at this. It's going to be close at the line. I don't know. Eric Laurie might lead the lap. Nope, not that time by. Man, it's just getting closer. Maybe next time. We keep saying that, right? Gary Miller was in that wreck, but he got it fixed up, and he's back in the fight here now. Right behind him is Michael Pegg, which Michael is a lap down. Running back here in 26th, actually battling with Michael Howlett for the lucky dog position, and Michael Howlett's right behind him. So those two battling for the lucky dog as the fight continues here in the front. Good battling going on by these leaders. Gabe Butler, Eric Laurie. Eric trying to lead a lap. Not sure if Jimmy can get him up there this time. He's trying. I don't think they're going to make it, though. Pretty close. Just a few thousandths of a second. Like 33 one-thousandths of a second. That's how close it was. Come back on Jimmy there. He's Jimmy's really trying to put the pressure on Eric Laurie here to lead a lap. And Eric, I love the paint job with the MaxSpeedTV on the trunk. That is awesome, brother. Thank you so much. Yes, sir. MSTV. And it doesn't look like Eric's going to lead this lap either. Nope. Your setup was loose, really. Well, are you running the fixed setup or what? Oh, this is a fixed setup, I guess. So I guess you'd have to be running the fixed setup. But Thomas Ackridge, Travis Turnmeyer, and Tracy Weaver. Tracy Weaver almost had the pole position earlier, folks. If you remember, he had the pole for a little while until he lost it and wound up starting third. Our pole sitter was Gary Jenkins, which is sitting right behind him. Harold Decker into the fight, coming from 18th to 13th. And Maurice Johnson back here running with his teammate Patrick Alvarado, Gary Jenkins, and Rick McKinney. Keep an eye on them. They're going to do good. I just got a sneaking suspicion they're going to have a good night here tonight. I think their secret is to try to keep all four of them together right there. And I think that's a very important thing for a team to do. Keep everybody together. Eric Laurie did finally lead some laps, so he does get some bonus points. Much needed because he is not in the top 20 in points, so maybe that'll help him get there. John Garrett in 11th, trying to bounce around, give everybody a little camera time. I know I've had guys say you bounce around too much, but I try to give everybody a little bit of camera time. I think it's only fair to them, you know? If you remember the guys that did not stop, Thomas Ackridge and Travis Turnmeyer, if you notice, they are both on the bottom right here, and they will probably be looking at pit stops. I'm sorry, not Travis Turnmeyer. Wait a minute. Gary Slapinski and Thomas Ackridge. Excuse me. They're going to have to be pitting here probably in the next 2 or 3, maybe 4 laps. So they are on the bottom. Just waiting for that to happen. Gabe Butler continues to lead. Oh, we're not too far from 30 to go here, folks. Been a long race for these guys, but good racing. Hard to beat this kind of racing, and Eric Laurie is going to lead another lap at the line. Thanks to Jimmy Crow giving him big pushes there. Gary Miller, he's got a bird's eye view of this whole front row here, watching everything transpire. Closes up on Jimmy Crow. You don't want to get too close, because if you do, you catch the back of him or something and get that bumper hook. Oh, that's ugly. And boy, at this point in the race, we don't want to see another one of them. All right, probably another 3 laps probably, and we'll see Gary Slapinski and Thomas Ackridge have to come to pit road. And the bad part of that is that's not going to put them in the window of making it the rest of the way. They will still have to stop one more time. The whole field's going to have to stop one more time, but they're going to have to stop 2 more. Because they will not have enough to make it to the end. I don't know. Unless a caution comes out and that changes. I know Gabe Butler's really trying to get a win here tonight. I think it would be really good for him to get a win. Definitely help him out a lot in the points. He's back in 8th in points, 24 points behind Thomas Ackridge. So it would really be good for him to get up there and lead some laps. Or, I'm sorry, to get a win. Let me put it that way, to get a win. And right now, from 1st to 25th is 2.5 seconds. That's all the ones. Hornet is the final car on the lead lap right now. Michael Pegg and Michael Howlett are 1 lap down battling for that lucky dog position, but they're right up here in the pack. So they will be battling for that lucky dog. Michael Martin, Michael Bentz took it behind the wall. They were caught up in that wreck. I don't know. Maybe they forgot that they didn't have resets, or maybe they'd already used both of them. I don't know. Looking at the cautions that we've had here tonight, 2 quick cautions there in the middle of the race. And we got 30 to go right now. 22 lead changes so far. Pretty awesome. Good racing. All right. Looking back here, let's see if we can find our points leader for a second here. He is managed to keep himself somewhat into it right now. Back here in 10th place. That is our points leader. And having a good run. Started 19th, running in 12th. So far, it's just been kind of everybody trying to mind their P's and Q's right now. We're still waiting on Thomas Ackridge and Gary Slapinski to come to pit road. Gary's up here on the bottom. They should have to come in very soon. I know those caution laps kind of added a few laps that they'll be able to go, but it's still not going to be enough here. I know they're really going to try to push it as far as they can, in hopes that they can make it the rest of the way. Gosh, I really don't know. Eric Laurie will lead another lap at the line. Wow, he is cranking them down here thanks to Jimmy Crow. Alcino, we've seen him in that wreck earlier, and he's right back up into the top 10. And don't look now, folks, but here comes that JJR team. Oh my gosh, running 8th, 9th, 10th, and 11th. Look out. We know them guys are fast. When they get together, they are very fast and a voice to be reckoned with. Let me tell you. Yeah, here comes Slapinski in now. So I knew they were going to be kind of close right there. Yeah, him and Thomas Ackridge come in together. That's good because they'll be able to come out together. They may be working together. I'm just going to guess and say they probably are. All right, back up front, Gabe Butler. These guys probably about 3 or 4 laps from pitting. Now, the bad part of them guys just now pitting, Gary Slapinski and Thomas Ackridge, they're going to be a couple of laps, maybe 2 laps short on fuel. Unless a caution comes out. If a caution comes out, it's going to put them right on the edge of making it probably. So they're away. as they're trying to get up to full speed. The pack's going to come around here and probably put them a lap down, as they're just now going into turn 2, getting up to speed here. They might be able to stay ahead of them. The 2 cars is not as fast as this pack is right now. So, I mean, you can see these guys right now. Gabe Butler hitting about 198, 190, 200 right there. I've seen it flash. But Thomas Ackridge and these guys only hitting about 195, 196. So, yeah, eventually they will catch them. But they'll have to pit before that. Yeah, these leaders will have to pit. See, a lot of guys are already starting to get down on the bottom there. Gary Miller coming from 20th place with a little help there from the lap car of Michael Pegg, trying to get up there and lead a lap. Gary's not in the top 20 in points, but Craig White not being here tonight, LG Whaley not being here tonight could help him. What I've been watching here, Paul Witt, we talked to Paul Witt there just before the race. He started back in 17th, running in 22nd, but he is working with a teammate there, Frank G, part of the regulators. Yeah, Frank G having a decent, at least a decent clean run. I don't know if he's caught up in anything, but still running a very good race. Well, thank you, Dawn. Thank you for the kind word. And Debbie, you too. Thank you. Michael, yeah. Well, I'm glad you guys are all enjoying this. That makes me feel good. You know, that's what I do it for. I'm really glad everybody enjoys this. You know, I guess if they didn't, oh, here comes Jimmy Crow bringing a bunch of them in. Gabe Butler. And this put these guys right on the window of making it with this final pit stop. All of these guys. And you know somebody else we're missing tonight? Rachel Hunt. Oh, Rachel Hunt. Yeah. Oh, Gary Miller. What the heck? What? Whoa, wait a minute. Whoa, what? What the heck just happened there? What the heck did he just do there? Something happened. He got like a blue screen or something. Yeah, something happened. Here comes the leaders all to pit road. Alcina, Darren Reeser, Patrick Alvarado. These are all the JJR guys behind them coming in. That second pack is about a half a lap behind these guys here now, led by Gabe Butler, Tracy Weaver, and Raymond Rittenauer. And joining them is Thomas Ackridge and Gary Slapinski. They just got a big run on that outside. Wow, how did they get that big of a run? Holy smokes. That was huge. They just took over the lead right there. Now, a lot of these guys will get caught back up together here, but the pack is changing here. Patrick Alvarado and Gary Jenkins together. But obviously they missed a couple of their teammates here, Maurice Johnson and Rick McKinney back here. They're trying to catch up to the back part of that field. They should be closing the gap up a little bit there on them guys. They're inside the draft window here inside of a second. Yeah, they're closing the gap up on Darren Reeser right now. They should be feeling the draft off of Darren Reeser. or Michael Howlett there. Michael Howlett's in between them. He is a lap down, but so that's how much things have changed up here right now, folks. With green flag pit stops done, some of the guys very, very close to not making it. And like I said, with that caution earlier, we could come down to a fuel mileage race here at Talladega. Very interesting how that's going to work out. Never thought you'd ever see a fuel mileage race at Talladega, did you? Last week, if you remember, they didn't run Talladega. They ran Degatala. Yeah, Degatala. And LG won the inaugural race for that Degatala race last week. So Wayne said, Degatala. On the outside, Raymond Rittenauer. Nobody going with him. Eric Laurie's going to stay low for right now. I don't know. That might not be a good thing for Raymond Rittenauer. He may have to go to the back of that pack right there. Behind them, Dale Willoughby and Travis Turnmeyer trying to close the gap up on them. They're just outside the draft right now, folks. They're not feeling the draft. They need to get a few more guys up there. And I think we're going to see it here. John Garrett and Tony Wright closing up on them. So we may have a 4 or 5 car pack here with Michael Pegg in the middle of these guys. He is a lap down. And he's got himself in the lucky dog position, but he's just not been lucky enough to get that lucky dog back yet, right? So they'll be closing the gap up here pretty quick. Meanwhile, Thomas Ackridge still leading. And Gabe Butler on the outside. Boy, it's good. We got 4 cars on the outside. Going to be a little faster than ones on the inside, but Thomas Ackridge leads that lap. He is racking up the laps led here tonight, folks. All he's got to worry about is leading that last one. Yeah, and him and Gary Slapinski are working together. They are teammates. I'm sure they probably got Craig White in there doing a little, spotting for them or something. Might be talking to him. He's in the channel with them, but he's not racing tonight. I talked to Craig earlier. He said he needs a little break from Talladega, and I totally get that. I don't know how these guys can do this every week like this, but they do put on some good shows, I got to say. And Gabe Butler's going to lead at the lap that time. Oh, no! Ackridge. Oh, you got to be kidding me. I would say there was a bumper hook there somewhere. Oh, man. Let's go back and take a look at this and see what happened, folks. Thomas Ackridge getting bumper hook. Looked like from Slapinski. Slapinski's on his bumper. Oh, and a little bump right there. Oh, yeah, that was, who was that? Up on the high side there, the 41. That was Tracy Weaver. He come down the hill right into the side of Gary Slapinski and also caught the back corner of Thomas Ackridge. So he got a twofer on that one. Look at that. Oh, my gosh. Oh, man. And Thomas Ackridge not going to be a happy camper about this. I don't believe he will be a happy camper. Had a shot at maybe pulling out a win here tonight. Oh, no. Looks like Maurice Johnson may have ghosted through him. That was actually very lucky right there. I'm sure he already got some X's on that, but he didn't get any damage that I can see. So... all right, as they all get caught up to the pace car here, we'll see if we can't talk to somebody. Now, this does make it kind of interesting. Do you stop for fuel? Track position is going to be very important. And these guys should have plenty of fuel to make it. Now, minus the green-white checkers, I'm going to say. But the more cautions they have here in the closing laps, the more apt that they won't have to stop, because that's going to put them all the way to the end, even counting the green, white checker. Well, I don't know if, I'm trying to see if, yeah, some guys are coming in though. Wow. Some guys are coming in. Well, guy, I always enjoy talking to. Let's see if we can get him down here. Harold Decker. Harold, you got a copy?
I do.
Well, what do you got to do to win one of these things, Harold?
Stay out of trouble.
How many resets you got left?
I got one.
Oh, well, that's good. You might need it.
Yes, I might.
Yeah. Well, you've done a great job of getting yourself, you've cut the field in half. You're coming from 18th to 9th. So, are you working with anybody here right directly around you?
Yeah, the Hornet, Gary, Thomas, Brent. Some of them
that's
around
good.
me. David is the one I've been working with.
Mm-hmm. Well, I think you're running excellent here tonight. This is the best we've seen you run in a little while. So I wish you the best out there. Stay inside that top 10. Better yet, bring home that checkered flag.
We're going to do our best.
All right, buddy. I'll let you go. Good luck out there, brother.
All right. Thank you.
Yes, sir. Well, the cheese just got a little binding, because now we got some guys in the back that did stop and top off their fuel. Travis Turnmeyer, Eric Laurie, Maurice Johnson, Patrick Alvarado, Tony Wright. They've got enough fuel to make it for both green, white checkers. Well, some. I'm going to say some, because some maybe just topped off the tank, or maybe they only put 5 gallon in or 10 gallon or something. So that does kind of fill it up. So, but now it just got really interesting, because again, I still think we could be playing with a fuel mileage game here. Maybe, like I said, if a caution come out, it would kind of throw that out the window, but there could be some guys in question out there making it the rest of the way. So we'll have to wait and see. But that was caution number 3, folks. Not bad. 29 lead changes. Unbelievable. We're going to have 13 to go when they cross the line. It looks like Brent Lay took his car behind the wall. No, the John Deere car is out of the race, folks. Oh, no, Brent. I didn't want to see you leave. Doggone it. All right, well, the lights are out. We're going back green this time by. TK Butler down there on the apron trying to save a little bit of fuel. Like I said, it's going to be really close for these guys. Him and Raymond Rittenauer going to be very close. Jimmy Crow. Guys are going to be right on the edge of the window making it. Maybe if they can save enough, they might be able to get through one green, white checkered. But after that, who knows? All right, going to be 12 to go when they get the green flag. Well, I hope everybody enjoyed the show here tonight. We do appreciate everybody stopping by on this Friday night. Happy Friday. Happy Friday. You have the Renegade Racing coming up tomorrow night. Catch it, I do believe. Yeah, I'll go live about 7:30 Eastern tomorrow night, folks, for the Renegade race. So tune in tomorrow night at 7:30 Eastern. Other than that, we got nothing on the schedule. I'm not sure what's scheduled up for Sunday, but all right, here we go. Pace car heading in. Gabe Butler ready to win this thing. So is Raymond Rittenauer. Rick McKinney, good to see Rick up here. He's had some bad luck this season. He would really like to get a win. Alcina, he's led some laps. Green flag back in the air, but Alcina's led some laps, but he has not won. So it's going to be very important for him to have a good finish here tonight. He goes into third, high side there. Rick McKinney getting shuffled back a little bit. And Paul Witt just got into fourth, folks, coming from 17th to fourth. The regulators, look out for them regulators. Oh, there he goes. Jumps to the outside lane with his teammate there, Alcina. Yes, sir. Another guy we don't want to keep an eye on is Dale Willoughby. He's working his way up there. But how about Larry Boyle? This is the closest we've seen Larry to the front tonight. Yeah, Dale Willoughby, good run. Led 14 laps earlier with that nice long green flag run. And he's got himself right into the hunt here now. Travis Turnmeyer in behind him. Some of these guys pitted there, if you do remember. The ones that are going to be on the fence of making it are going to be Jimmy Crow, Raymond Rittenauer, and Gabe Butler. These guys are going to be right on the edge of making it. So they really can't afford to save fuel. But Alcina to the front. Wow, powerful move right down in front of Gabe Butler. Man, I'm telling you. Well, he dumped his teammate off, though. Paul Witt says, hey, wait a minute. You forgot me. Paul's got a good teammate or a good pusher right there with, they're going around. Gabe Butler going back for the lead. He says, I'm not going to ride behind you, Al. No, sir. Him and Raymond Rittenauer go to the high side. Oh, close call right there. Raymond Rittenauer almost got into Alcina. Coming to 9 to go this time by, folks. They're both trying to clear. Oh, Gabe Butler dumps off Raymond Rittenauer to take the lead. Oh, no, they're 3 wide back here. Oh, my gosh. Hang on to it, guys. Frank G in the middle of it. Oh, my gosh. He saved it, though. Good save. But, boy, that really shook this upper line up a little bit. Here comes Robert Felzine. Felzine started 29th, almost dead last on the field, folks. And here he is running in 12th. Holy smokes, look at that. Awesome run for Robert Felzine. We haven't seen a whole lot out of him this season. Maybe tonight is his night to be a little different and run up there and try to get a top 10. Little wiggling going on back here. Everybody's kind of jockeying for position right now. They're looking for every edge. When are we going to see 3 wide? Oh, there it is. There it is. Raymond Rittenauer. Oh, and Alcina. We'll catch up with him here in a minute. Alcina was an innocent victim on that. Let's go back and take a look at this, folks. Oh, my gosh. Yeah, he was just an innocent victim in that. It looked like Rittenauer. I'm not sure. He looked like he tried to go in there 3 wide, and he got tapped by the 06 there of Dale Willoughby, and it's on from there. Rick McKinney coming up and catching Alcina. Oh, my gosh. Look at the pack of cars that are going to get caught up into that. Robert Felzine, Hornet, Frank G, Paul Witt, Darren Reeser. Oh, gosh. What a pack of cars to get caught up in that, huh? Unbelievable right there, folks. Look at them all spinning. Good night. Well, let's just hope and pray that could be the final pit stop or final run or final caution, I should say, because, like I said, we've got these guys up front here that are running close on fuel. That is Raymond Rittenauer, which I think he's probably, he's going to have to come to pit road. Another one, Jimmy Crow got caught up into that. I think he's going to have to come in. If he's got a reset left, he'll have to use it, or else he's probably not going to be fast. See if he's coming in. Yeah, we got a lot of guys checking up here. A lot of guys coming in. Thomas Ackridge with a really banged up car. And that is a total shame for Thomas. He tried to make it to pit road. That's a total shame for him. He's dog tracking it in there right now. Man, I hate it for him. Hopefully he's got a reset. He should have a reset. Let's see what he does when he comes to pit stall. Yes, sir, he had a reset. Yes. He's not out of it yet, folks, but he is a couple of laps down now because he took him a couple of laps to get around there. Doggone it. Well, so let's see if we can get a word in with Gabe Butler. Let me find him here. There he is. Gabe Butler, you got a copy?
Hey, Rudy. Yes, sir.
Well, you've been having some problems finishing these things here as of late, but man, you got the lead up here. I do believe you might have the most laps led right now. I don't know if you've clinched that point, but man, I'll tell you what, you've missed all that stuff, didn't you?
Well, I tried.
Yeah, you did a good job.
I don't know what's going on there tonight.
Wow, man, that was crazy. Well, it looked like, to me, it looked like Dale Willoughby got up into, I forget who was on the outside, and that hooked Alcina, and a bunch of them all got together. Man, that all happened right beside you and right behind you.
Yeah, I've missed a few tonight, barely.
So what do you think your odds are of winning here tonight?
I'd hate to say. I'm just going to keep the pedal to the metal here and keep it on the low line, see what happens.
Well, these cautions are helping you save fuel enough that, you know, you can might have enough to maybe get through one green, white checker. What do you think?
Yeah, I think I'll be able to do one green, white checker, but that'll be it, though. I wouldn't be able to do two.
Yeah, I know you were going to be kind of close there, but the pit stops, looks like you and Hornet might be running right on the edge of that window right now. So, all right, well, I'll let you go. Gabe, stay focused, brother, and bring home that win tonight.
All right, Rudy, appreciate it, buddy.
Yes, sir. All right, very good. Dale Willoughby will be starting right behind him. And Dale Willoughby didn't even get any damage on that car. You believe that? Holy smokes. After everything that happened there, he actually dodged a bullet and got away from all that. Holy smokes. Well, let's put Travis Turnmeyer in third, Eric Laurie fourth, Hornet fifth, John Garrett sixth, Patrick Alvarado in seventh, Raymond Rittenauer eighth, Larry Boyle ninth, Alcina is back up here, Frank G, Darren Reeser, Harold Decker, Gary Jenkins, Paul Witt, Jimmy Crow, not out of it by any means, Michael Howlett, Robert Felzine, he used a reset. He's back in it. Maurice Johnson, he also used a reset. He's back in it. But we got some guys that are still on pit road, folks. A lot of guys got caught up into that. Tracy Weaver, Rick McKinney, Tony Wright. A lot of guys caught up in that. That's a shame. And, of course, Thomas Ackridge. Oh, my. It was enough that it put Thomas Ackridge 2 laps down. All right, looks like we're going to have 5 to go when we get the green here, folks. It's not over yet. Anything can happen. We've seen that already. And I think that was caution number 4. Yeah. Let's just hope and pray that's the last caution we see here tonight. Yeah, the bad thing is with Thomas Ackridge being the points leader coming into tonight, this is really going to hurt him a lot for that points lead. And remind yourself that Gary Slapinski did lead some laps, and he is well on his way to possibly, at least having a top 20 finish here tonight. Maybe. You never know. Like he may be having some issues here or something. He's so slow, way slow here. But here we go, back to green. He may be just laying back, I think. All right, Pace cars in. 5 to go at the line, folks. Gabe Butler brings them to the line. Travis Turnmeyer pushing. Dale Willoughby on the high side. And Eric Laurie. Heck, Eric Laurie was out of it earlier. I remember I thought he was totally out of it. He's not out of it. And Hornet below the yellow line. What's going on with Hornet? Oh no, what's going on here? David. Man, I don't know what just happened there with him, but he continues to fall. Willoughby, high side. Looking for some help up there. John Garrett. Eric Laurie comes up to give him some help. And Willoughby dropped him back down to the bottom. Well, that could be good news for Eric Laurie. Oh, no, here they go. They're coming up through the middle now. Outside, Raymond Rittenauer and Al Cena. They're going to go 3 wide for this win. I'm telling you, 4 to go, folks. John Garrett in the middle. John had a podium finish last week. Can he have another podium finish this week? I wouldn't count out any of these cars in the top 10 right now. They're all just amazing drivers. Oh, we got a spin. John Garrett going around. I'm trying to catch up with him here, folks. Oh, man. It don't look like he hit anything, but he did get spun right in traffic. Let's go see what happened here. Probably another bumper hook. I don't know. That's what we've been seeing here tonight. A lot of bumper hooks. Either that or some contact, maybe. He kind of drifted up a little right there. And it looks like Harold Decker's going to get into the back of him and gives him the old bumper hook. And him and Harold go down across the track there. And then somebody else, a couple other guys, Frank G got involved in that. Oh, wow. Well, here we go. First green, white, checkered, right? First green, white, checkered out of 2. And this is just exactly what Gabe Butler did not want to see, because he's going to be really close on fuel right here at the very end. Well, I think let's try to get a word in with Dale Willoughby here. See what he's got to say. Dale Willoughby, you got a copy?
Yes, sir.
Wow, it's been an interesting race here. Let me tell you, there was some contact there between you and a couple of guys there earlier, and you come out of it unscathed. How did you do that?
Close your eyes and pray.
Yeah, about it. Well, you think you got the winning car tonight?
I don't know if I got the winning car or not. You know, Gabe up there is in front, and Travis outside of him. It's hard to beat Gabe. I ain't gonna lie. I think he's got it. If somebody don't turn him, he probably got it.
Well, yeah. But it ain't over until the large lady sings, you know.
You know how this team works. I got to push him. I'm going to push him with all I got, man.
Heck yeah, man. Well, I'll tell you what, it's been an interesting one. Let's see what happens here at the end. So we'll let you go, Dale. Good luck out there for the rest of the race. Bring home that win.
Thanks, Mr. Rudy. I'm going to try.
Okay. All right, very good. Well, one more I wanted to talk to here. Let's get Maurice Johnson down here and see what Maurice has got to say. Maurice, you all right?
I don't know, man. I'm looking for Band-Aids and stuff. You got any handy?
No. Oh, my gosh, man. The wrecks tonight have been just atrocious. A lot of guys getting caught up in stuff. Obviously, you've used both your resets.
Oh, yeah. I'm in here trying to get that little man with a hammer out there to beat something down. It's taking him a while to do it, but we're going to stay to the finish.
Okay, is it JJR or is it JJA or what is it? JJR?
The team is JJAM.
Okay, well, it says JJR in TeamSpeak here, so that's why I was wondering. JJAM. Okay. Can we change a channel to that?
We originally started off with me and Gary Jenkins, and it was JJR Jenkins Johnson's Racing, and we added a couple of team members and just put their initials in there too.
Ah, okay. Okay. Well, that's cool. That's cool. Well, you kind of probably hurt your chances of winning here with that little bit of damage on your car, but that doesn't mean that you couldn't maybe get up there and help a teammate win.
Oh, I'm in it for the long haul. Whatever I can do, I'll help anybody I can. But I think we're all tore up, to tell you the truth.
I'm not sure Patrick is. Let me see. I think Patrick's okay.
All right, well, maybe we can get up there and find him somewhere. I doubt it. I'm tore up pretty bad.
Yeah.
Talking too much here. Hope I don't run over these guys. Woo.
Yeah, I know. Well, sorry.
No. That's all right. I just should have been paying attention.
Well, you only got a couple of laps to do it, though, Maurice. That's the thing, man. You got to get hooked up and go. Just, I don't know. Probably, I don't know if your car would be better pushing or pulling. Probably pushing, huh?
We'll just take whatever it gives us, Rudy. Hello,
Yep.
Debbie. We ain't got a chance, but we're going to stay in here anyway.
Yep. Yeah, Debbie's in chat. She's in there. She's rooting for you. So, all right, Maurice, good luck out there, man. I think you're really going to need it.
Thank you, Rudy.
All right.
Yeah, Debbie's a loyal fan of you guys.
Oh, yeah. Well, yep, that she is. I'll give you that. She is. All right. Good luck, Maurice.
Thank you, Rudy.
Yep. All right. So, as the lights go out, we will have 2 laps. Does Gabe Butler have enough fuel to make it those 2 laps? That is the question. Everybody else is good on fuel but Gabe Butler. If they go to the second green, white, checkered, I don't know, he might not have enough. So I think it's going to be, really important for him to get a win here tonight, that they do not have another caution and he can stay ahead of these guys. So, but I'm going to tell you what, a guy that's really hungry for a win here too is Travis Turnmeyer. These guys are really hungry. So we'll see. Yeah, I don't know. Debbie was in chat there. I don't know if she's still there or not. You heard Maurice talking about you, saying that you're a very loyal fan. We appreciate that, Debbie. We got a lot of very loyal fans. Yeah, there's Debbie. Doesn't Maurice say it? Or doesn't Maurice say TT? What's that? What's TT? I don't know what that means. All right, 2 laps to go when they get the green, folks. If they can keep it green all the way around, back around to get the white flag, it will be official. And you know how these things go. The last lap, it's like anything goes. So we'll have to see how this is going to go here for these final laps. Pace car heading to pit road. Here we go, folks. Back to green here at Talladega. Oh, yeah, it says the nicest things. I know. You guys, wow. Yeah, that's pretty impressive.
Green flag, green flag.
Okay, there's the green flag. We're back underway. Gabe Butler with a little bit of a hole shot there, but I do believe Travis might have beat him at the line that time. Travis with a big push on the high side there from Dale Willoughby. Eric Laurie into the mix. And Larry Boyle. Larry trying to get a top 5 here tonight. Turnmeyer outside. If he can get clear, he may come down the hill in front of Gabe Butler, but not enough right there. Not enough. Willoughby kind of backed off the back of them just a little bit. Here they come to get the white flag this time by. They're going 3 wide. Raymond Rittenauer and Alcina high side. They got Frank G up there with them. Gabe Butler takes the white flag. 1 more to go here, folks. 2.66 miles around this big oval. The largest oval in iRacing right now. Apparently, they've got the Coca-Cola track coming. I don't know, some of you guys that used to run the old NASCAR 2003 may be familiar with that track. Awesome track, big track. That will take over the prize of being the biggest track in iRacing. So whenever that happens, I don't know. I heard third quarter, but might be late in the year. All right, here they come off of turn 4. Who's going to get it? They're separating out a little bit. Gabe Butler with a big push. And is it going to be Travis Turnmeyer high side? And it's going to be Travis Turnmeyer, I do believe. Yes, Travis grabs the win away from Gabe Butler. But Gabe Butler led the most laps here tonight with 38 laps. So congratulations to Travis Turnmeyer. Holy smoke. A big push at the end there from Dale Willoughby grabs the win. We will get these guys up here just a minute, folks, so stay with us. We will go back here and take a look at this in slow-mo at the line. This was pretty impressive. Oh, I didn't go back quite far enough, I think. Right here at the line, you can see, 12 1,000ths of a second at the line. Right there it is. Do you believe that? What? Oh my gosh, look at that. That's the difference at the line, folks. 12 1,000ths of a second. All right, we'll get these guys up here. Hang on. All right, we caught up with tonight's winner, Travis Turnmeyer, 12 1,000ths of a second. You beat your teammate by. Tell me about it.
I owe that one to Dale Willoughby. He gave me
the
shove I needed.
Yes, he did, man. I'll tell you what. That was pretty impressive. Well, what did you think of tonight's race? I know it was very difficult to get up there and try to do anything with everybody just being so even. So, what did you think of tonight's race overall?
Well, it was a good race all in all. Had a few cautions, but that seems about the norm around here anymore. Just glad we got some fast cars. We've had fast cars all week this week at Daytona, and we brought it here, and it showed, boy.
Oh, yeah, man. Well, I'll tell you what, you guys did an excellent job finishing. Teammates are finishing 1, 2, 3. That was really great. Well, who you got to thank for this win here tonight, Pat or Travis, before you get out of here?
I got to thank this whole team, Team Boot Knocker. We'll start with Gabe and Dale and Eric and Ray. Had Jimmy working with us tonight. He come down, needed somebody to work with him. We got dude in our prayers. He had to ride out the hurricane there. So he's going to be without power for a little bit.
Oh, yeah.
We're praying for him and making sure he's safe. We've talked to him, know he's got power. He's got a generator, but he don't have no internet or nothing. But
wow,
we miss him being here with us. I wish he could be here to celebrate. We've been needing to finish like this, get all these cars up in the top 3, especially finish 1, 2, 3. We've been looking for that.
Yeah. Well, I noticed when I talked to some of the other drivers tonight, they said that Gabe was going to win it here tonight. And, with him leading the most laps here tonight, it was looking pretty promising, but you just snuck by 12 1,000ths of a second and grabs the win, man. That is so awesome. So, all right, what did you guys learn as a team this week that you can carry over into next week and maybe get another win for the team?
We found a way to take a little bit of wobble out of the car. It still had a little bit in it. I know y'all seen it from the first race, and we've just been working on that. We've got the speed. It's just the handling of the car, and you got to balance that out. If you take too much out of it, you lose the speed. So you still got to have a little bit in it to make it go. And hopefully we carry that over the rest of the season and keep on dominating this series. And I want to thank you guys for putting this broadcast on. Thank Old Farts too. I forgot to throw them in the mix. We wouldn't be here if it wasn't for you and them.
Oh, I appreciate it. I'm sure LG and the gang, Craig White and all them guys, I'm sure they appreciate it too. Well, go celebrate that win, Travis. I can't wait to see if you guys can come back and duplicate this next week back at Talladega. So go celebrate that. Congrats.
Way to go, boys.
All right, let's catch up with second place here, Gabe Butler. Gabe, I know your teammate won, but man, leading the most laps here tonight, that's got to kind of hurt just a little tiny bit, doesn't it?
Not really. I mean,
no. Okay.
If it was somebody else that won, definitely. But once it's a teammate, I'm good with that. I mean, I don't care if I'm last. If a teammate wins and we get a top 3 like we did there, that's strong.
Yeah. Well, I'll tell you what, you guys did an excellent job right there at the very end. And Dale, I can't wait to talk to him because that was just one heck of a job he did pushing Travis to the lead like that. I mean, golly, man, I know you guys would have probably liked to bend nose to tail, but battle it out at the end. But hey, it all worked out good, right?
Oh yeah, it worked out fantastic. And just give a quick thank you to Patrick there. He had some front and rear damage, and he did an amazing job even getting me up there to second. So
right,
big shout out to him.
Yeah, very good. Well, who you got to thank for your second place then, Gabe?
Well, I'm gonna thank all my teammates. There's a bunch of us in here, and of course, like Travis said, Jimmy dropped down and worked with us tonight too, and Tracy was working with us too a little bit. Tracy Weaver, and of course, Old Farts for putting this stuff on, and yourself for broadcasting. And shout out to Mr. Dude Conrad. He survived that hurricane, and he's just let everybody know he's safe, his family's safe, and he's in real good form.
Well, that's great news, man. I wouldn't wish that on any of you guys or anybody. I don't want to see anybody get hurt and stuff like that. I mean, they're saying it was one of the worst hurricanes to hit the United States. So, with it coming on shore at what it was a Category 4? Golly, man.
Cat 4. So, but I mean, the only good thing about it is if there's a good thing about a hurricane, at least it moved fast. It didn't, stay over them.
Well, I know we're fixing to get some of the backlash of it here in Tennessee. It's kind of moving across the state, and I guess the way they got it predicted, it's going to head across there, and we may get a little bit of probably the wind and the rain at least. So hopefully it kind of dies out before it hits us, So
yeah,
all right.
I think it'll be all right, bud.
Yep. All right, we'll go celebrate that second place, Gabe. Sorry you didn't get the win tonight, but teammate, hey, got it for you, and I'm glad you took that in good spirit. Move on to next week, and we'll see you next week back at Talladega. Congrats again.
Thank you, sir. Have a good one.
All right. Dale Willoughby, you got a copy?
Yes, sir, Mr. Rudy.
Well, it wasn't your night to win, but you did lead 14 laps here tonight. You got into a little trouble there earlier and got bumping and banging up there. You guys were 3 wide. I mean, it's going to happen, right? It's going to happen. And but you still come back and push your teammate to the win. Tell me about it.
Well, I ain't no stranger to trouble. Trouble might be my middle name. I just try to do it. Just try to do what I can for the team. I knew where I was at there. Honestly, I was watching the relative thinking I was going to start behind Gabe and have to push Gabe, and come find out I was going to have to push Travis on the top side. I think Patrick had a little bit of rear end damage coming off that final restart. I really thought that they were going to drop back real bad. So I was giving Travis everything I had coming off that restart. Maybe both of us get clear, and then Gabe could pop back up to the top. That ain't the way it worked out. I just try to push, try to be a teammate, try to get us all top 3. That's the way it worked out. I'm happy for that.
Well, you guys did an excellent job. I mean, the team finishes 1, 2, 3. That's pretty awesome. It don't get a whole lot better than that, man. I'll tell you what. Well, how much of that you think you can take to next week and duplicate, like I asked Travis about? Can you think you guys can kind of duplicate that and maybe do a 1, 2, 3 again next week?
You know how this stuff works out, man. You gotta be lucky. You gotta be real lucky. Tonight we hit every pit stop. That's the way it goes. If you can hit every pit stop, stay out of trouble, you got it in the bag.
Yeah. Yeah, well, you know what you did tonight, and maybe you can think about what you did tonight to get to the front and hang on to that front. And maybe you can use a little bit of that knowledge, as a team there. But, Dale, before you get out of here, who you got to thank for this third place?
I think Travis and Gabe's done said it all. Everybody on Team Boot Knocker, they're the best in the business. And once again, I want to shout out Duke Conrad. I'm sorry he couldn't be here tonight.
Yep.
I know he's strong, got a lot of work to do, a lot of work ahead of him. He'll be back on next weekend. He'll be here with us.
Yep. Well, you won by 1/1000th of a second over Patrick Alvarado to take that third place. That's pretty awesome, man. That's really, really close.
Close only counts hand shoes and hand grenades and horseshoes.
Yep, that's right. Yep. But that was pretty doggone close. All right, Dale.
Mr. Rudy, I only got one more thank you. I thank you to y'all and all y'all do for this sport, and what y'all do for this series, man. I appreciate what y'all do.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. I get a few thank yous now and then, but you know what? It's always good to hear from the guys I'm broadcasting for. So I thank you very much for that, Dale. That means a lot.
Well, y'all have a good evening. I'm gonna take mine and have a good evening too.
All right, buddy. Well, we'll see you next week then.
Yes, sir. Thank y'all.
Hey, Rudy.
All right. Yes.
Thank you.
Oh, no problem, Gabe. No problem, man. Hey, I appreciate it.
We may be the black team, but we're all gentlemen.
That's right. That's right. That's what I like about this league. I'll just take a minute.
Not the red team.
It's you guys, all of you guys, take the highs and the lows so well, and that's what I like about this league. You guys, you don't get, mad at each other. You come back and next week and you learn and you just come back and try to do better the next time around. So
it's all, if you don't learn something that day, you've lost the day. You learn something every day.
Oh yeah. Yes, sir. Well, let me run down through the final results here, Travis, and you guys can stay right there if you want to. So just give me a minute here to run down through the final results.
Good deal.
All right. Travis Turnmeyer does pull out the win here tonight. Gabe Butler in second. Dale Willoughby third by 1/1000th of a second over Patrick Alvarado. Patrick grabs fourth place. Eric Laurie with a top 5 finish. It's about time we see him in the top 5. Got that John Deere. Nothing runs like a deer. So it's a good thing we've seen him in the top 5. Larry Boyle, 6th. Paul Witt, 7th. Jimmy Crow finishes 8th. Raymond Rittenauer, 9th. Alcina, 10th. Darren Reeser, 11th. Michael Howlett, which was a couple of laps down there earlier in the race, and he wound up getting himself back on the lead lap and finishes in 12th. John Garrett, 13th. Gary Slapinski, 14th. Maurice Johnson, 15th with all that damage. Hornet, 16th. We don't know what happened to him. He just fell out right there. I don't know if he got the blue screen of death or what happened, but he winds up finishing 16th. Gary Jenkins, 17th. Frank G in 18th. Robert Felzine, 19th. Thomas Ackridge, our points leader. Well, was our points leader. I'm not sure if he'll hold on to that or not, but he finishes 20th. Harold Decker, 21st. Tracy Weaver, 22nd. Gary Miller, 22nd. Wow, that didn't work out right there. Rick McKinney, 23rd. Tony Wright, 24th. I guess somebody there was 25th. Brent Lay, 26th. Michael Pegg, 27th. Michael Martin, 28th. And Michael Banks, 29th. Tom McAllister did not start the race. All right, well, folks, thanks for watching tonight. We do appreciate it. Until next time, stay safe and have a good night.